Hey all, Yin here. Was originally going to keep working on a kit video that I planned from last update, but it seems like NAR doesn't want that to happen. So here's the 8.1.3 update overview. Starting from big stuff, quite literally, the PKM. 600 rounds per minute, firing 7.62 by 54R from a 100 round box mag, this thing will shred anything from 0 to 800 meters. Its full power cartridge compared to the M249's tiny 5.56 round means that it can engage targets further and maintain its damage for longer, with it still being able to hit above 100 damage per headshot at 600 meters. Compare that to the M249 with its range being capped at right under 600 meters. However, there are some massive drawbacks for this weapon. Firstly, the weight. Stock, it's already 12 kilograms, 4 kilograms heavier than the 249. Fully kitted out with Zeneco furniture, an optic, flashlight, and laser, you'll be nearing 15 kilograms. So unless you want to LARP as a Soviet-Afghan War VDV machine gunner, running it with an optic setup will push the weight up by a ton. Next, the reload is... I'm sorry, what? Oh my god, they weren't lying. The PKM reload time is abysmal, coming at a little over 12 seconds of reloading. Makes sense due to balancing and realism reasons, but oh boy, the ADS time is also not that great. Now, you'd think the recoil for it is bad, but aside from the standing recoil, firing in short bursts in the crutch or prone is pretty manageable until you start getting that drift to the left. Being mounted on the bipod while prone is insanely controllable for what it fires, featuring nothing more than some vertical recoil. Okay, so we finished with the stats. Let's look at the multiple goodies MB cooked for us for the PKM. Starting from tip to butt, we have the older and longer slotted flash hider, and the shorter flash hider. Following, we have bipod options with the default stow facing towards the mag, forwards open stow. For the handguard options, we have the default no handguard option, or we can mount the Zeneco B50 handguard. The PKM features an exclusive grip when equipping the B50, that being the RK2 on the B25Y mount. With a B50 handguard, the bipod is locked with forward stow or forward open stow. However, the option to remove the bipod also becomes available. Equipping the B50 handguard, you also get the option to equip the B50 top mount, allowing you to mount a laser on the top of the handguard. There are 4 different magazine options, all of them being 100 rounds, the standard metal box mag, and then 3 covered options with Coyote Brown, Ranger Green, and Black for colors. Same as the M249, the PKM features a belt with 1 round of tracer followed by 4 non-tracer rounds. However, the PKM tracer is green instead of red. The B51 top rail for mounting optics, 2 grip options, the OEM Bakelite grip, and the Zeneco RK3P. Finally, for the stock, there is the OEM wood stock and the Zeneco PT2 stock. And that's the PKM. For the next big thing people are waiting for, a suppressor for the MP5. Finally, after nearly a year of Operation Phoenix, we finally have a suppressor for the MP5. We also got the collapsible stock back, and the flashlight got fixed. Yeah, I guess that's it. Nothing cool. The new Western backpack, the M9 Assault Med Bag, has 28 slots of storage, but is typoed as 20 slots. The camo can be changed in the shoulder strap options, with the padded shoulder straps and webbing shoulder strap options. The padded options are thicker, while the webbing options are slick, removing some buckles and harnesses. Next, we have one of my most anticipated things ever, the Cry 556/762/Embitter pouch, with an oh my lord amount of options. AK with flap, AK without flap, polymer 5.56 magazines with flap, polymer 5.56 magazines without flap, large utility with flap which includes water bottle options, namesake Embitter, all 5.56 magazine options without the flap and bungee, small utility with flap which not only includes smoke grenades, but grav bro, USGI mags with flap, USGI mags without flap, and utility without the flap featuring all of the options for both large and small utility. For belts, there is now a flashbang / 40mm pouch with the flashbang with flap configuration, 40mm grenade with flap configuration, your only grenade option is high explosive dual purpose, and the open configuration, allowing you to pick either the flashbang or the 40mm. For all the Aegis helmets, you can now put goggles on them, with the high cuts having 3 stow options, worn, a low stow, and a high stow. Both stow options will remove your ability to put on night vision. Unlike the Mitch 2000, there is no goggle cover option. The Maritime Super High Cuts do not feature the high stow like the high cuts. There is also bleacher tape for them now. Aegis Customization is now matching up to the Mitch 2000. Just need those spray paints now. And that's it for 8.3.1, and I'll hopefully see you soon with the next video.